Welcome, dear child. This is your confirmation. Heaven has not forgotten you. Heaven has already moved. A shift took place last night while you were sleeping, and in the realm of spirit, an angel with golden keys descended and whispered your name in the quiet winds of dawn. What you've been praying for, crying for, even forgetting you once desired, is now on its way with your name engraved in light. Not just a miracle. Not just a blessing. But something physical. Something real. Something undeniable. A house. A car. A total divine relocation that will shock those who silently watched you struggle. Archangel Michael has been walking beside you for days now, unseen but relentless. He has stood at the edge of your current address, weeping with joy, because he knows you won't be here much longer. The same walls that once echoed with your midnight tears will be replaced with the laughter of a new season. The floor where you once collapsed in exhaustion will be traded for a place that makes you stand tall, proud, grateful. It's not just any house, it's the one chosen, marked, prepared, built, and released by God's perfect hands. You didn't lose anything. You were being positioned. You didn't fail. You were being rerouted. That car you see in your visions? That house you pinned in hope on your wall? They were not illusions. They were previews. Michael says, tell them now. They must not skip this. The instructions are sacred. The moment is sensitive. Heaven has opened the window and you must not close it with hesitation. You may not understand how it's coming. But understand this, it's already yours. Divine speed has been assigned to you. People who owe you nothing will start blessing you. Unseen resources will locate you. And favor will stand outside your door waiting to be noticed. God has already given the word. Now He's watching to see who will believe without evidence. Who will declare before it shows up? Who will walk like it's already done? You are not late. You are on time. And this message? This is the confirmation you didn't even know your soul was screaming for. Someone is about to reach out to you with an offer. It may look small at first. It may look like a seed, but inside that seed is your next season. Accept it. Honor it. Water it. And let God multiply it. You may hear silence in the physical, but in the spirit, there is thunder. Movement. Acceleration. Transactions being finalized. Blueprints being stamped with your name. You are stepping into a space you did not pay for. You are being handed something others tried to block. They laughed when you dreamed. But the laugh will soon turn into awe when they see you holding the keys. You will no longer live where stress owns you. You will no longer ride in what breaks down before your breakthrough. God is tired of watching His child live beneath the promise. That's why this moment is not casual. It's not random. It's prophetic. Archangel Michael says again, louder now, please, don't ignore this. You always skip when it's finally time. But this time is holy. This time is the reward. This time is the delivery. If you keep walking past this divine invitation, the enemy will try again to delay what is yours. But if you say yes, even silently, heaven will explode with release. Type, "I receive it," even if you don't fully believe yet. That's enough. That's surrender. That's the opening heaven needs. Even now, the angel assigned to your miracle is hovering over your current address, waiting for your agreement, holding a scroll with your name on it, a location, a key, a deed, a date. God is watching to see if you will move when there's no map, trust when there's no proof, believe when there's no sign. This is that moment. You've struggled enough, cried enough, waited enough. Heaven says it's your turn now. Your time. Your 5 minutes. Your door. Your miracle. Archangel Michael stood in the early light of heaven today, holding a scroll tightly in his hand, his wings trembling not with fear but with urgency. The scroll he carried had only one name written on it, yours. And on that scroll was a decree sealed by God Himself, a prophetic release so powerful that even the angels whispered among themselves, "It is time." The things that were blocked, delayed, held up, or redirected have now been unlocked in your favor. A blessing too heavy for delay has been marked for delivery. The house you didn't think you'd ever walk into, the vehicle you believed was still far away, the life of comfort, peace, and answered prayers, it has now entered the realm of now. Heaven does not operate on man's calendar. Heaven responds to obedience, surrender, and divine timing. And beloved, whether you understand it or not, today is one of those days written into eternity. A sacred moment. A divine appointment. One where your yes in faith will collide with what has been waiting for you all along. Archangel Michael says, they think they need money. They think they need connections. But all they truly need is to believe. Heaven has already settled the transaction. The home has been prepared. The resources have been redirected. The car has been approved. But there's a silence required right now. A deep breath. A stillness to understand, nothing that is meant for you will ever miss you, unless you refuse to open the door. This is not about wishing. This is not about trying. This is about trusting. God is not waiting for you to be perfect. He is waiting for you to say, "Lord, I'm ready now. I may not know how, but I say yes." That is the language of heaven. That is the moment everything changes. You have cried, "God, where is my breakthrough?" And God has whispered back, "Child, it is standing right outside. Just open." But the noise of the world, the voices of fear, the memory of betrayal, the habits of skipping what was meant for you, they've made it harder to hear. Harder to receive. But today is different. Today is sacred. Today God is reaching His hand through the veil and saying, "This is it. This is the one." There is a specific angel positioned outside your spiritual window. He has been standing there for weeks, knocking with persistence. That sound you keep hearing in your spirit? That little nudge that doesn't let you sleep? That strange feeling that something is coming? That is Him. That is your sign. He is holding blueprints. He is holding house keys. He is holding papers that bear your name. Documents that will soon be handed over in the physical because it has already been established in the supernatural. God does not tease His children. He prepares them. And beloved, you've been prepared by fire. You've been shaped by waiting. You've been trained through pain. But now, you're ready. You are no longer the same person who started the journey. You are the version of you that heaven has been waiting for. Michael says, tell them to walk through the house in their spirit. Let them imagine the walls. Let them touch the doors. Let them see the light coming through the windows. Because when they see it in their spirit, they make room for it in their reality. Don't worry about how. Heaven is not asking for your calculations. It's asking for your cooperation. Don't question the method. Trust the messenger. Because in exactly 5 minutes of faith, more can happen than in 5 years of effort. When God moves, He does not knock politely. He invades. He overflows. He overtakes. You are one agreement away from something that generations will talk about. Your children's children will say, that was the moment everything changed. And beloved, it's not coming later. It's not postponed. It's now. You're about to be able to say, look what the Lord has done. Not just in words, but in keys. In titles. In walking into your own door and not someone else's. You won't be renting forever. You won't be borrowing joy anymore. You will own your peace. You will own your space. You will live inside your answered prayer. This isn't random. This is written. This isn't hype. This is holy. And even now, your angel is waiting for your next move. Say yes. Open your hands. Walk forward. And don't look back. Heaven is not far, beloved, it's closer than the air brushing your skin. And right now, in this very moment, a conversation is unfolding in the realm of angels, and your name is being spoken again. This isn't just another prayer day, not just another emotional whisper, not just another stretch of hope. It is a divine unlocking. An irreversible spiritual shift. Archangel Michael, bearing the fire and authority of God's word, is no longer pacing, he's now moving. With your blessing in hand. With the approval from the throne. He is not waiting for a yes from men. He already received the final yes from God. The miracle is no longer being processed. It is being delivered. But listen carefully, my dear one. This is where most people miss it. Not because they are forgotten, but because they delay. They hesitate. They scroll past. They push away the exact moment their miracle knocks on the door. And then they ask why heaven seems silent. But heaven was never silent. Heaven was waiting for stillness. Heaven was waiting for your full attention. Heaven was waiting for you to receive what had already been written before you were born. And that time, this exact time, is now. Archangel Michael says, you've been surrounded by wrong addresses and false doors. You've been shown keys that didn't fit. But this time, the right door is in front of you, and the key you carry is called belief. That's all. No performance. No perfection. No proving. Just your willingness to believe this message is not coincidence, it's confirmation. A confirmation that the delay was not denial. It was divine preparation. And now that you've matured through the storms and stayed soft despite the heartbreaks, God is ready to hand you the reward you didn't even ask for. Not just a house, not just a car, but a life that reflects your true inheritance as a child of heaven. The house is more than a place, it is a sanctuary. A covering. A space where the peace of God will live with you. A space where angels will guard every window and door. A space where you will finally sleep in safety, breathe without fear, and cry tears not of pain, but of overwhelming gratitude. The vehicle isn't just transportation, it is movement. It is forward motion. It is your life no longer being stuck, no longer being overlooked, no longer going in circles. It's freedom on four wheels, God's fingerprint in metal and design. Even the license plate will testify, this belongs to one chosen by heaven. And now, the question is not if, it's when. And God is shouting through the Spirit, now. Now is the time to say yes to what you thought was too big. Now is the time to break free from the lie that you're always one step behind. Because you are not behind, you are aligned. You are right on schedule with a divine timeline that cannot be tampered with by any human hand. God is restoring every year that was stolen, every moment that was dismissed, every tear that watered your silent prayers. Beloved, let this truth melt into your soul, you are not begging for favor. Favor has been chasing you. You are not pleading for breakthrough. Breakthrough has been knocking since the moment you surrendered. And Archangel Michael is here to say, enough waiting. Enough wandering. This is the moment your faith meets fulfillment. But you must honor it. You must receive it. You must not scroll past this sacred hour as if it's ordinary. Nothing about you is ordinary. You are the one heaven selected for this very miracle. You are the one who will tell the story years from now. I remember the day heaven delivered everything I once only dreamed. And you will not be lying. You will not be exaggerating. You will be walking, driving, living in the full manifestation of divine promise. This isn't just about material things. It's about the message that your life is no longer on hold. It is being handed back to you, restored, redeemed, and redefined by glory. Now close your eyes and see it, the key placed into your palm. The door that opens without resistance. The car parked exactly where it's meant to be. The table inside your new home where angels will sit invisibly beside you. The walls that will never hear screaming, only laughter and peace. This is not fantasy, it's prophecy. This is not impossible, it's irreversible. And if you receive it fully, heaven will accelerate what was once crawling. Beloved, this is your time. This is your sign. And this is your miracle arriving in real time. Heaven doesn't make announcements the way this world does. There are no billboards, no flashing signs, no dramatic music to let you know that your life is about to change. But right now, in the spirit, something is shaking. Not just in the skies but in the space around you, in your house, in your phone, in your very breath. The atmosphere has shifted. The angels have taken their position. And Archangel Michael, with eyes full of purpose and power, is moving toward you with urgency, because what's about to enter your life is no longer being discussed, it's already been decided. The Father has said, release it. And Michael, your protector and warrior, has been sent to prepare your heart and your hands. Because your hands, yes, your very hands, are about to touch what you cried over. What you fasted for. What you almost gave up on. And what everyone around you said was impossible. But let me tell you something God whispered just now, the impossible is the soil for miracles. And your soil has been watered by obedience, by forgiveness, by pain endured in silence. And now that soil is ready to bloom into something that will not only change your life, but shift the lives of everyone who ever doubted your purpose. Michael says, the house is real. The car is real. But even more real is what God is going to do inside you when you receive it. The restoration of your faith. The healing of your timeline. The breaking of every generational curse that said you wouldn't make it this far. This is not about luxury, it's about prophecy. It's not about vanity, it's about victory. The car that's coming is not just a ride, it's a resurrection. The house that's coming is not just a roof, it's a revelation that God still rewards those who wait, those who trust, those who keep believing when the world says it's too late. Listen closely. Do not get distracted. Do not minimize this message. Archangel Michael says this blessing will not wait around forever. It is waiting for you to respond in faith, not fear. Because every second you hesitate is a second the enemy tries to plant lies. Lies that say, it's too good to be true. Lies that whisper, maybe this is for someone else. Lies that convince you to scroll, to ignore, to delay. But heaven is shouting louder than the lies, this is for you. This message found you because God's miracle is locating you. And no one, no system, no mistake, no betrayal, can stop what heaven has sealed. Can you feel it? The spiritual rumble? That's the sound of your old season collapsing. That's the sound of chains breaking off your finances, your household, your mind. That's the sound of the doors unlocking, the real ones, not the ones you begged people to open. This door was not made by man. This door was made by mercy. It opens only to those whose hearts have been tested, whose prayers have been soaked in tears, whose battles were fought on knees and pillows soaked at midnight. And now, the miracle is ready. Your address is correct. The date has been appointed. Heaven is not asking if you're qualified, heaven is confirming that you're chosen. Now breathe, child of God. See what's coming. See the gate of the new house. The way the sun hits the walls. See the peace waiting at that front door. Hear the silence that sings better than any song, because finally, you'll live in a place where your spirit can rest. And the car, see it clearly. Not just the outside, but the journey it will take you on. Not just the trips, but the transformation. The sense of movement that was denied for so long. Finally, you'll move forward without apology. You'll drive through places that once rejected you, and the wheels beneath you will echo God's voice saying, "I told you I would do it." Michael is waiting for your heart to catch up to this truth. He's watching you now, hoping you'll let go of the fear that kept you stuck. He's begging you to not miss the moment. He is standing at the spiritual edge of this chapter, waiting for you to say, "I receive it." That's all. No offering. No formula. Just surrender. Just faith. Because this isn't about deserving, it's about destiny. And your destiny starts the moment you believe that it was never too late, never too far, never too broken. The house is already built. The car is already ordered. Now the delivery depends on your declaration. Open your spirit. Lift your head. The waiting ends here. Beloved, do not question why your heart started beating differently the moment you read these words. It is not by accident. There is a divine clock ticking above your life right now, and heaven has counted down not to warn you, but to wake you up. Archangel Michael has been walking through the corridors of your destiny with the scroll of your promise in his hand, and he's been begging the Father, "Is it time yet? Can they finally see what's already been written?" And today, yes, today, God said yes. The seal is broken. The hour has come. But it is fragile, like a flame in the wind. If you hesitate, if you doubt, if you scroll away, you might miss it. Not because God wants to punish you, but because divine doors don't remain open forever. They appear in sacred moments, and vanish when ignored. And this is your sacred moment. For years, you have walked past windows filled with things your heart whispered for. You saw other people move in, settle down, post their victories, while you stood silently in hallways of almost. And still, you didn't curse God. You didn't give up on your dreams. You didn't destroy others on your way to the top. You waited. You endured. You gave when no one gave back. You held on when everything screamed, "Let go." And heaven watched. Heaven counted every uncelebrated effort. Heaven collected every tear that never found comfort. And now, heaven has responded, not with just words, but with release. Michael says the house is no longer a concept. It's been assigned. Angels have already stepped foot into its walls. They've started cleaning out the past occupants. They're sanctifying the space for you. The car is not a fantasy, it's fueled by the favor that surrounds your name. You may not have seen it yet, but heaven has already approved the route it will take. It's coming not just to take you places, but to carry you into alignment. It will not just move you physically. It will accelerate you spiritually. Because this is more than a vehicle, it's a vessel of prophecy. But hear me, beloved, this isn't about things. It's about timing. The house is proof that God knows you need refuge. The car is proof that you were never meant to be stuck. But the real miracle is what these blessings represent, a shift in your story, a divine interruption in the cycle of delay. This is heaven's way of telling you, you are no longer behind. You are no longer left out. You are not forgotten. You are favored. God is moving swiftly. There's no committee vote. No earthly permission needed. He already made the decision. And when heaven decides, nothing can undo it. Not your past. Not your mistakes. Not the lies told about you. Not even your fear. Archangel Michael has seen people try to intercept what belongs to you, but every attempt was blocked. Every spiritual thief was silenced. Every accuser lost their access to your name. Why? Because God was waiting for the right moment to say, now. Go. Deliver what's theirs. This message, this moment, is that, now. Can you feel the tension? That tug in your chest? That trembling in your spirit? It's because something eternal is unfolding inside you. Your soul knows this is not ordinary. This is holy ground. And the reason your name keeps showing up in heavenly rooms is because your time is no longer coming, it's here. You may ask, why me? And heaven replies, why not you? You've been broken, yes, but never bitter. You've been stretched, but never shattered. You've been alone, but never abandoned. God has been watching you rise with quiet courage. And now, He is ready to crown that courage with breakthrough. But beloved, you must move with the moment. Do not scroll. Do not delay. Do not diminish this message as emotional hype. This is not hype. This is holy. This is not motivation. This is manifestation. Archangel Michael isn't just talking, he's handing over your portion. The miracle is no longer behind the curtain. It's in front of you. All you have to do is believe boldly and receive fully. You were not just called to survive, you were called to step into overflow. And that overflow is pulling up in front of your life like a divine delivery. House. Car. Peace. Progress. Protection. Provision. Every good and perfect gift, delivered not because you earned it, but because God chose you for it. So say yes. Say yes with your spirit. Say yes with your faith. Say yes with your expectation. Say yes, and watch heaven move mountains that were never meant to stand in your way. You have exactly 5 minutes in eternity's eyes to respond to this invitation with full surrender. This moment won't come again the same way. Receive it now. There is a movement happening in heaven that has your name written in golden light. Archangel Michael stood at the gates just moments ago, holding the blueprint of your next season, and as God passed by, he paused, he smiled, he said, "Release it now." You have no idea how many times the angels pleaded on your behalf, how many unseen prayers were lifted before the throne while you were sleeping, how many nights your spirit was surrounded by light even when you thought no one saw your suffering. Beloved, what you are walking into now is not just a reward, it is divine restitution. For every door that was unfairly shut, a gate is now opening. For every room you were excluded from, a palace is being prepared. And yes, the house is real. It's already marked. The land has been spoken over. The address has been sealed in the spirit. It's not just a physical home, it's a spiritual reset. A place where the shame will no longer follow you. A place where fear will not enter. A place where peace will speak louder than your pain. And the car, it is not just transportation. It is transition. You are being taken somewhere new, and heaven will not let your feet be trapped by the old anymore. You have carried enough. You have walked too long in circles. God says, it is time for movement. And He has prepared the vehicle for that exact purpose. Archangel Michael is not just delivering messages anymore. He is escorting miracles. He is surrounding your home, even now, with a light so strong that no curse can remain, no weapon can prosper, no delay can dwell near you. Every plan that was secretly spoken to stop your joy has collapsed. Every whisper meant to destroy your faith has turned into a shout of divine praise. God has intercepted every demonic letter. He has cancelled every enemy's plot. And in its place, He's releasing blueprints of blessing, written in fire, stamped in glory, and delivered to your spirit by angelic decree. Don't let your past become your prison. You've already served time in heartbreak. You've already paid a heavy price through betrayal. Now is the moment where heaven shifts your status. You are not simply getting by, you are crossing over. This is not about favor from man. This is about the final say of God. You didn't earn it, but He gave it. You didn't fight for it, but He preserved it. And now, your name is echoing through eternity like a celebration bell. Give them what I promised, God says. It's time. This moment is sacred. It's personal. It's heavy with divine weight. That is why you feel it in your chest right now. That is why your skin is tingling, your soul is leaning forward, your eyes want to cry even though nothing has happened yet. But something has happened, in the spirit, everything has changed. The miracle is already walking toward your life. And it's closer than you know. But you must not scroll past this. This message is not a digital accident. This is a spiritual appointment. God is using this exact moment to show you how serious He is about releasing what belongs to you. Not to tease you. Not to emotionally stir you. But to prepare you. Because what's coming will require a new version of you. And that version is being activated right now. Michael says, you are not cursed, you are chosen. You are not overlooked, you are overfavored. And your house and your car, they are only the beginning. They are signs. Symbols. Proof that when God makes a promise, He finishes it. Every person who doubted you is about to watch you be delivered. Every soul who judged your journey is about to witness your reward. And they will not understand it, but they will not be able to stop it. So open your hands. Open your heart. Open your faith. There are only 5 minutes in the Spirit to align your agreement with heaven's decision. Delay is dangerous in moments like this, not because God is cruel, but because divine windows open and close with purpose. You've waited too long. You've prayed too hard. You've been hurt too deeply. Now is when the exchange happens. Let your spirit say yes. Let your mouth speak life. Let your posture reflect expectation.